This is a tiny island lost in the middle of an endless ocean, with no trees, no food, and no animals. I am not only trying to survive here, but also transforming this tiny piece of island into a tropical paradise, all within 100 days of hardcore Minecraft. Wow, I do not have a lot to work with. There is not even a single patch of grass. So let's hope there is at least a shipwreck nearby. Okay, I actually found one. Please have some food or any kind of seeds. Yo, that's a ton of ores. And carrots. Even better. Now all I need is one piece of wood. I gotta be so fast. Oh no, I'm already losing hearts. Come on. And please. Okay, that was a little too close, but we now have a log. I can't do a lot with just one, but I don't have enough health to get a second one. Oh wait, I didn't even see it, but there is an ocean ruin. Maybe I can find some food here? Yep, there was a bunch of wheat, so I can craft some bread. And I can even make an iron chest plate and a bucket. Now we somehow have to get at least 2 logs, so I can make some tools. Oh, a golden axe! That's so important. And another shipwreck. So what is in here? Let's go, more carrots, so I can set up a farm as soon as I'm back. A door! That's what I needed. Hold on a second. Where is my island? There is no way I lost it. That's 32 chunks and I only see the infinite ocean. Oh my gosh, there it is. Okay, we're back. Getting a couple of planks was only the beginning. I also have a few goals for this challenge. Get villagers, upgrade to full netherite, beat the ender dragon, and somehow transform this island into a tropical paradise. Currently, I don't even have saplings, so there is still a lot to do. But first, I have to solve my hunger issue. I didn't solve it yet, but this should be a good start. I barely have any resources, so I should search for a ravine. Using the door trick, I can finally breathe underwater. Let's head back. And here we go, a full set of iron armor and tools. Oh wait, the sun is setting, so I gotta craft a couple of torches. My carrots are not willing to grow, so I will try my luck with fishing, cause I'm starving. That's around 20 cooked fish, so I can finally get my health back. I then removed the top layer of the island and started expanding it as much as I could. Ouch! It seems I've got some unexpected guests on my island. I gotta leave so bad. And I'm not going through this again, so I need a bed. No way, a chicken, lost in the middle of the ocean, just like me. If I could get a second one later, that would be insane. Let's name him so he doesn't despawn. To craft 3 pieces of wool, I'm gonna need 12 strings. But for now, let's find a good ravine. This one looks perfect. Yep, that was a dead end. Oh, a cave. Are there any spiders? Nope, but my first diamonds. And a mine shaft? That's even better. No way! What is that? I haven't found that in years of playing Minecraft. I can actually turn all those bone blocks into bone meal. So this is gonna be so useful. Okay, here we are, with a bunch of new loot. So let's make all diamond tools and a diamond chest plate. And I can finally make some wool for a bed. What I just realized is that I found 2 bamboo in a shipwreck, which also is a source of wood. Yo, that's a lot of bone meal. So if I bone meal that, I even got oak wood. And just like that, we also got seeds. We're making a lot of progress. With that door, I can head to the seafloor and start collecting plenty of dirt. Since gravel is much more common, let's gather a bunch of that too, cause I have an idea. With this, I can now combine it and double the amount of dirt. I just have to place down the coarse dirt, hoe it, and here we go. That's a new block of dirt. Let's expand the island. My island is really starting to evolve. I mean, we found ways to get wood and have multiple options of food, but we'll definitely need villagers. So it's time to build a mob farm. And for that, we're going to need a ton of blocks. I just mined out all of that, and I really hope that will be enough. No way, a wandering trader. Please have a sapling trade. That would be insane. Bruh. Yeah. Oh, but we got some leather. Yeah, I think it's time to build a base. Not the prettiest, but this will do for now. Okay, now let's build a farm right here. Yep, that should work. So the farm is almost done. I just gotta do one more thing. There actually is a zombie villager. Yeah, that was easy. Oh, yeah, I guess see you in a while. Hold on a sec, was that a zombie villager. Let's get rid of all the other mobs. And now I can drop him. Wait, do zombie villagers drown? Because if they do, he will definitely die. It doesn't seem to. Let's make a staircase and place a boat so he doesn't despawn. Okay, I put him into a little house, so he should be safe. Now let's get a second one. Hopefully it won't take too long. Not even 5 minutes have passed and there already is another one. But where should I drop him? Cause yeah, I built the house directly under it. Let's block that off so I can drop him from the back. Whoa. And yeah, that was not necessary. No way! I can hear another one. How? I waited 2 hours for the first villager and now got 2 of them in 5 minutes. Okay, now I'm actually cooked. All the mobs with the zombie villager are in here. I guess I have no other choice. Oh no. What? Oh my gosh. Yo, that was pretty close to losing my world. I'm so lucky. Please, the zombie villager survives. I honestly don't think so, but please. Okay, yeah, they all died. So we once again have to get another one. Whoa, that didn't even took 2 minutes. Let's drop him. This time I was smart enough to place some water. Let's lead him up, and there we go. To turn them into villagers, I'm gonna need weakness potions. So even if I don't want to, I have to go into the nether. Okay, there's a fortress. Oh, that's a mushroom. We're actually gonna need that too. But let's get some blaze rods. I will only need 2, so that's doable. Whoa, 4 of them? Whoa. They do a lot of damage. Maybe I should kill them with my bow, without risking too much. Only one more. Yep, there it is. And I just wanna leave. Oh, hold on. I forgot something. Nether warts. Let's take all of them, and I'm out of here. Back here, I can finally craft a brewing stand and start brewing. Oh wait, do I even have sugar? I have no sugarcane, but I might have some sugar by my farm. Yep, that just saved me hours. We actually need that to make a fermented spider eye. Let's put that in here, and now we gotta wait. There we go, 3 potions of weakness. But we still need one last thing. 2 golden apples. So let's find a mineshaft. Oh, that's one. Have I already been here? No, I didn't. That's actually a new one. Please have a golden apple. Nope. Here is number 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's enough. As we're here, I will also grab a bunch of strings. Oh no, my shield. I'm cooked. So I found just a few diamonds, 2 stacks of strings and 3 golden apples. Let's turn that into wool to make a lot of beds. Now we can turn them into villagers. That's one of them. And there we go. And with that, goal 1, getting villagers, is achieved. Yep, I spent 15 Minecraft days on that, a little longer than I expected, but let's move on. I'm not gonna keep them in there, so I guess it's time to use all my wood to build a villager trading hall. Well, that looks more like a box than a house, but it just has to work for now. I should have 2 leads stored somewhere. Yep. Let's bring them over. Here we go. And now we can breed them. Even though I would get Fletchers normally, having farmers is probably the most efficient way to get emeralds. Cause I'm a little too poor for wood. So I expanded my food and bamboo farm as much as I could. I really wanna get librarians. Since I only have 3 leather and no paper to make books, I have to get them from a stronghold. I'm actually cooked. My only 2 ender eyes are gone. Oh no. Oh no. He has a trident. Please don't hit me again. Yeah, maybe I'm lucky enough finding it without another ender eye. Yeah, that's what I wished. So let's get blaze rods and ender pearls. And run. Let's get it, and that's all I need. Guys, we have a problem. I was fighting an Enderman, and he's now on the other side of the portal. So, yeah. And, yep, he's here. Okay, where should I go? Let's, whoa! I'm so lucky. I think he's stuck in the portal, so I can kill him easily. And he even dropped the second pearl. Great. Shouldn't be that far anymore. That took way longer than expected, but here we are. I collected 5 stacks of books, which should be more than enough. Yo, what kind of book is that? Insane! Now let's head back from here. The other portal should be pretty close, I guess. Yep, they're now connected. We got a lot of new villagers, which is perfect. Before I started trading with them, I kept breeding them and expanded the wheat, carrot and potato farms to use them for the trades later. I got tons of carrots from that, so let's keep breeding them. Oh, hold on, I don't have enough bats. And I don't have any strings or wool. But I can trade this guy up. And I run out of emeralds. If I could get some clay, I can easily get to emeralds. So let's find some. There is no clay at all. Yeah, I thought the ocean is full of it, until I found this. Or there's a lush cave. That means, yeah, there's clay right there. Let's take as much as I can. Yep, that's enough. I'm definitely gonna save these coordinates. That's literally 3 emeralds. There we go, let's get all the wool. That should be enough beds, but I definitely have to expand my trading hall. With all those emeralds, I can reroll librarians until I have all the books I need. Sharpness 5? I wish it were always that easy. And after literally hours, I'm full diamond. We got protection 4 on all of them, and even respiration for the helmet, and feather falling for the boots. And also, all the tools are pretty much maxed out, especially my sword. This one is insane. Oh yeah, but there is one enchantment missing. Mending. I have a bunch of them stored here, but can't use them right now, cause I'm extremely low on XP. But before we do anything else, let's buy some apples. 4 golden ones. Even though I'm full diamond, my armor has to turn into netherite. And I'm not gonna get it normally. Yeah, I have to go the risky way. There is not much time left. I somehow have to turn this island into that in not even 50 days. So we're not gonna mine the netherite by hand. I will be searching for them in bastions. Because these chests can literally have multiple netherite bars in a single one. So let's find one. I gotta be so careful. Even with protection 4, piglin brutes can literally kill me in just a few hits. Okay, let's make it down. Okay, we got an armor template. That's good. Let's take all the gold and search for the other chests. They are so dangerous. I looted the whole bastion and got one single ancient debris. Bruh. Yeah, I gotta think of another plan. Oh yeah, we're right next to a blue biome, so let's get some ender pearls. And I'm also gonna need blaze rods for later. Okay, I currently have one single ancient debris. We gotta change that, cause I have an idea. With all that, we can craft a lot of TNT. Down here, let's make a little room, and then one straight line, where I can place all of it. And boom! I got 11, but I still have 41 TNT left, so... Holy, that was way too close. I gotta pay more attention. Yep, I have enough, let's head back up. 5 netherite bars. But oh, I only have one template. I need diamonds. Yo, that's a lot of mobs. Shouldn't be a problem anymore, I guess. Yo, I can't even move. Okay, I made it out. And here are the diamonds. Let's double the templates until I have enough. And finally, I can turn my armor into netherite. Let's go! I even have one left, so let's put it on my pickaxe. I will probably be using my pick more than any of my other tools, so that makes the most sense. And oh yeah, I'm back to almost 30 levels, so let's add mending to my armor and tools. No way, full netherite and pretty much maxed out enchantments. Insane. But I actually spent way too much time on that. So step 1 is probably expanding my island even more and turn it into a tropical island. So we need an insane amount of dirt and different kind of stone. If I'm not able to get a normal sapling anytime soon, I will be building my base with bamboo, and I really don't want to do that. Okay, honestly, I can do that better. Yeah, that's already getting closer to what I had in mind, but I will go a little bigger. Oh, I actually gotta take this pillar down. Yeah. Now that's perfect. Oh, yeah. Do I have some random blocks I don't need at all? Probably all the netherrack. Let's place them like that, all around the island. And another layer 1 block deeper. There we go. Now I can place all the sand on top of that, so it fades into the ocean. Now I will basically cover the entire island with different layers of dirt. And that was all the dirt I had, but all of that will be covered up, so I'm gonna need way more dirt. This might be enough, but before I go back to building, I have to repair my shovel. Thank you, villagers. Yeah, guess what? I run out of dirt. I mean, I have a bunch of dirt right here. Honestly, I will take those farms up anyways. So I don't mind grabbing it from here. Okay, I put all the seeds in this chest and should have enough dirt for now. So... And finally, my mega amount of dirt is done. But I don't see any grass. So let's get an unbreaking, efficiency and silk touch enchantment. Let's put those enchantments on a pickaxe. Oh, I need 15 levels. Shouldn't be a problem. Here we go. Let's put it back. And perfect. A silk touch pick. I know I could have made a shovel one, but I will be needing tons of normal stone later, so that was a better choice. Now let's scatter them all over the island. But it's still kind of flat. What about building a little volcano and do some more terraforming to the island? Yeah, that's actually a great idea. And for that, I'm gonna need all kinds of stones. After gathering chests full of materials, I began building the basic shapes of the terrain. Using dirt, I covered up the stone foundation and experimented with different slopes, making the terrain gradually flow down from the top. These straight walls just looked ugly, so I did some more terraforming and textured them with different shades of grey. And now let's take a look. Okay, building those mountains was so worth it. What I think would look really cool if there was an erupting volcano right here. Let's see, what do I have? 3 deep slate. And another cobblestone one. To build a volcano, we're gonna need blocks like deep slate, magma, blackstone, glass, red and yellow dyes. And yeah, that's probably it. I literally can't see anything cause it's night, but of what I saw it turned out pretty well. And if you're asking why I don't sleep, I'm actually so behind in time. I mean, I did the terraforming, but yeah, there are still a few things to build. I wanted to start with my main base, but I was still hoping a wandering trader would show up with some kind of sapling trade. So while I was waiting, I decided to build a couple of structures out of stone, but I don't think this will be enough. So let's put that in my chest for now, and let's gather more. I'm for sure gonna need cobblestone, normal stone, and tons of moss. Oh, I forgot my hoe. Well then, let's make a new one. I can already see the diamonds. And that's 2. Also give me a bone, there we go. So I can turn it into bone meal to get some wood, 4 sticks. And finally, I can get mossy cobblestone and bricks. With all that stone, I could build a mining entrance under the volcano. Let's make it 3 blocks wide, and I can build these pillars up. I'm using as many normal stone bricks as I can, cause I actually don't have that many mossy stones. Now I can overbuild that with cobblestone. Let's add some more details. And I can start digging a path down. I don't want to build a path through water, so let's go that way. There we go, that's the mining entrance done. Yeah, I like that. What I just realized is that my villagers are not safe at all trapped in that box. So I thought I could build a jungle pyramid on top of it. Yeah, let's do that. No way, there is a llama. Please have a sapling trait. I need that so bad. Let's go, birch and mangrove. These 2 saplings will make building a lot easier, even though I hoped building my bases with spruce or jungle wood. So let's continue building. I never had my villagers under a temple, but honestly that looks pretty cool. Do I still have some dirt? Not really, I will just grab it from here. I'm gonna move the bamboo farm anyways. A little more. With all the blocks I can move this dirt layer a bit further out. Right now there is still too much sand. So let's remove some sand and fill it with dirt every once in a while. Yeah, that looks way better. Currently I live under a massive island. And yeah, I don't want this anymore. So let's try to get as much wood as possible. Yeah, I hope that will be enough. Oh yeah, I even got cherry saplings from another wandering trader. So where could I build my main base? Probably up here. And for that I will be using mangrove and oak wood. Yeah, that might work. Let's make an interior. The floor will be out of mangrove planks. Let's add some more important stuff. There we go. There was no space for furnaces, so let's build a house for that over there. On top of that, I built a storage house and even a basic farm with an animal pen. Yep, that's your new home. I mean, a lonely island of course needed a dog, so I built one at the beach. With only having 7 days left, I connected all my builds with a path using different kind of stones. Okay, I should have my seeds in here. Yep, so let's set up a carrot, wheat and potato farm. To make the island junglish, I wanna build a few palm trees. I don't have any jungle wood or leaves, but I could use azalea leaves and mangrove roots, I guess. So let's actually build some of those. Yeah, and that was the last one. For an even more tropical vibe, I'm gonna add some more bamboo. And the last step will be to bone meal every single grass block on the island. Okay, I think the island is pretty much done, but before beating the Ender Dragon, I'm gonna move all my items to my new house. And I'm done with that. Let's get a few Ender Pearls and some more food. Unfortunately, I couldn't find my blaze rods, even though I'm pretty sure we should have them somewhere. Alright, it's day 98, so it's time to head into the end. Yep, that's enough. Let's find the outer portal. There it is. Okay, there we go. And I'm going in. Only 2 left. Perfect. And he's one shot. What just happened to my shield? And let's go! No way, that was pretty easy. I know I was full netherite, but still. Let's get the egg and we're going back. I think I'm just gonna place the egg on my temple. The sun is setting, so let's sleep one last time. And day 100, we made it! Well, let's actually check the view from the volcano. I'm actually so happy how the island turned out. And it all started with nothing but a tiny island in the middle of the ocean. That looks so cool. If you wanna download this map or schematic of the build, there is a link in the video description. Thanks for watching!